We must never forget that our fitness can never go on hold. We cannot forget about the 4Fs. You got your faith, finance, family, and fitness. What's up, everybody? Coach RJ from www.fitclub.fit, home of the belly burn, and today I want to talk to you about never putting the 4Fs on hold. Now, when it comes to faith, I personally understand that God's always with me, but I also have to go to Him. So what does that mean? I could pray at any time. I can open the Bible, I can read scripture, I can meditate, whatever it is to connect with God, but I always make it a point to go to church. Now, every Sunday, Nary and I, we go to church. We make it important that the kids go into the kids section where they'll learn about faith, but they're also having fun at the same time. Now, for us, we don't actually sit inside the church because I like to keep my body moving. I'm a fitness guy like you, and so what is it? We always want to focus, and I find I focus better when I'm like walking on a treadmill or going for a walk. But either way, we always make sure that we're attending because faith is an intricate part of our life. The second F is finances. So even when I've had a really long work week and I know that I deserve a break, maybe 1, maybe 2 days, or even a week, I know that I still have to do small things because I know that these small things will all add up. How many of us have gone away on vacation? And even if you don't own a business and you work for a company and you come back to your company after a week off of Mexico or whatever it is, how many emails do you have to catch up on? How much work do you got to catch up on? Now, what if you had access to your emails while you were on holidays? I mean, we all have the same 24 hours in a day. We can just work on these emails when we have the time. There's some point in time where we're just sitting around doing nothing and laying on the beach just doesn't cut it anymore. So imagine if you took 30 minutes of each day of being on your holidays and you just slowly answered one of those emails piece by piece. You didn't let it bleed into your holidays, but you at least got a little bit done. Coming back to work on the Monday after your holidays isn't so stressful, you don't feel overwhelmed, and you don't feel behind. So even when it comes to work or your finances, I think that we can both agree that if you even just did a little bit on the days when you think that you know what, I'm not gonna do it today, and you just do even just a little bit, it just helps move that needle a lot further, and then you get ahead, and then you can get more done, and then you could stack more finances. The third F is family. Now, we all say that family's super important, but there's days when we just got so much taken out of us that we had a work day, we did a workout, whatever it is, and we get home and we're completely exhausted. Now, my kids right now are 5 and 7, and at 5 and 7, they don't understand what a tough work day looks like. All they know is they see me and they want to go downstairs, they want me to set up the bouncy castle, and they want me to throw them into it. And that's completely exhausted. I mean, I'm trying to work out less. I'm tired. I want to relax. I want to kick my feet up. I want to have dinner. I want to watch a little bit of TV, go on my social media, and then go to bed. But no, I have to dedicate time to my family because even if they don't even remember what we did yesterday and it's all about the new day, for us, we're going to remember that the time that we spent, that we dedicated just even 5 minutes a day to them, that this is going to build a stronger and longer lasting relationship so that when they get old and they become teenagers, and I hear about other parents and their kids are all older, and when they're home, they don't want to spend any time with them. I personally don't want to have that kind of relationship. So I know that even just spending 5 minutes, even when I'm completely exhausted from the day, when they're 7, when they're 8, when they're 9, that when they become 16, 17, 18, instead of them going to school and then coming home, eating, and then going to work and then hanging out with their friends, they're gonna say, hey, Dad, you wanna go for a bike ride? Or hey, Dad, you wanna go play some tennis? Like, I'm looking forward to those days because why? I planted the seed of time right now. Now, when it comes to fitness, I get it. We get tired. I'm a member of a tennis club, and in the summer, I'm actually going less. In the winter, I go anywhere from 5 to 6 days a week. But now I'm going 2 to 3 times. And I understand that even if I just go 2 to 3 times, it's still better than me going 0. Because at least at the very minimum, I can maintain everything that I've built up over the winter. And if I can just maintain, when I get back into the groove of things and start playing more, my game is going to be elevated. Now, when it comes to yourself and your body fat and your muscle conditioning and your overall cardio and well-being, that even if you can't dedicate 100% of what you're doing to showing up every single day like you used to. Some of you guys are doing 2, 3 workouts a day. And now you might go down to 1 workout a day or even just 2 to 3 a week. I mean, that is such a huge contributing factor for your long-term success. They always talk about the stock markets. Stock markets, they say the best time to buy is when stocks are down. And the best time for you to work out is when you least likely feel like doing it. And for most people, that's over the summer. And so over the summer, we're engaging in way more calories than we normally do. We might be drinking more than we might be doing, and we might be obviously eating the foods that we probably wouldn't eat normally when we're focused in the fall or in the winter. And so during the summer, your hope is to just create some sort of balance. We're always talking about this, I want to create balance in my life. Well, if we're eating and we're drinking high calories or doing the wrong things, at least if we can do one thing 2 to 3 times a week that's going to bring us and make us feel better, which is just simply working out, then that little investment, when the times are toughest, is going to see you through, and it's going to make the fall and the winter that much better. And by this time next year, you're going to look in your mirror and you're going to say, wow, I'm glad I stayed dedicated and stayed invested to my health and my fitness. So we got to understand that the 4 F's, they never go on hold. It's the only way that we can actually focus on getting 1% better every year. I'm like you, we're not invested in this to the short term. We understand that times are going to be tough. And when times are tough, we understand that they exist. And so we have the opportunity to get that much better by doing the things that we know we should be doing when times are the hardest. So guys, I believe in you. I want you to believe in yourself. I see your potential. I'm Coach RJ of www.fitclub.fit, home of the 28-day belly burn.